Welcome to day 20 of the 31 films of Halloween, and today's movie is Cherry Falls. We're going to be watching this very exciting Scream Factory version of the movie. I am going to show you the trailer, and then we'll talk about my thoughts.
I remember the story like this. It was a dark and scary night, kind of like tonight.
25 years ago, a horrible crime was committed in the town of Cherry Falls.
So today's movie was Cherry Falls. Cherry Falls was one of the unfortunate films, along with Idle Hands, that kind of got a really bad release due to world events, specifically in this case, Columbine. It also is a kind of a meta horror movie on top of the meta horror movies that were already happening, right? So the slasher film had wrapped up really in the late 80s, early 90s, and then Scream comes along and is this meta film that like revives it. It talks about the rules of horror movies, and then we start to get these somewhat tongue-in-cheek like meta horror films and similar slashers, the Dimension Films stuff. We're getting Halloween H2O, and we're getting I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legends. Cherry Falls kind of goes even further on that concept, right? With a pretty impressive cast. You've got Brittany Murphy, you've got Jay Moore. Like, there's some pretty big names in this movie. And the concept of the film is that there is a serial killer that is stalking the town of Cherry Falls. But the big situation is that he's only going after virgins. And then it builds into kind of a really comedic, weird world of these kids desperately trying to lose their virginity to guarantee their safety. There's some cool twists with the reveal of the killer. It's a really, really fun movie. Again, similar to a few other films we talked about, it's pretty obscure, but good enough that I don't want to spoil this for anybody. So I believe the movie's streaming on Shudder right now, but go and watch it. Cherry Falls is an absolute delight. Make it a point to go watch it. And we will see what I'm talking about tomorrow. All right, 494. Shopping Mall. This is part of like a horror movie box set that I got. So I'm very excited to dive into this. This is a pretty big favorite in the horror movie night world. So very excited to talk about this one tomorrow. Stay tuned for my review of Shopping Mall.